Hey, this is Paul Evans from paulbevans.com and nicheology.com. And what I wanted to share with you first is the survey results that we did on focused webinars. How to write great follow-up autoresponder series was number one at 61%. I thought that was pretty hot. How to write copy with my proven 12-step system. How to do 7-day mini launch for affiliate products. And I've looked at it. It's actually 6 days. So I'll go back and when we actually launch that, do that in the correct number there. And then you see the rest are pretty tight there, and then below that I just didn't list. But I think that's some great feedback, and certainly in the coming weeks we'll do those first 3 for sure. Make it super inexpensive and high value and really go deep so that you can actually do it. A lot of training that I'm on, I've noticed that the presenter is covering some good overall ideas, but they're not really getting down there deep. And so we're going to really dive into each one. That's why it's not like list building and it covers everything. We're only going to cover follow-up. And then the how to write copy is only going to be the 12-step system. And it's not going to be, product creation added in and all that. It'll be super tight. Anyway, question that I got actually several times yesterday that's super similar. This happened after I sent out the how to write 7 ways to write great headlines for your blog titles. Is blogging still valid? Do we still need to blog? Is it a medium that is still profitable? And so here's what I would say. No, if you've got no value. If there's no value there, if you're simply doing blog farms, you're just tossing up content and hoping that you're going to be able to do some long tail keywords and get a couple of clicks. Most of those have been scraped by Google, de-indexed, and just put away. And it's the reason so many people got hit by Panda and Penguin is because there were so many of these valueless blogs that were out there. So no, if there's no value. No, if there's no voice. People read blogs today because they're wanting to get to know someone. They're not simply looking anymore for straight information. Now, if you're something like WebMD or something along those lines, it's no big deal. But for the most part, people want to get to know you, and they want to know what your voice is. Such as over at Platinum Presenter, I say speak with passion or just leave me a note. See, that's a voice, right? I often sign my emails with success is not an accident. That's really a voice. I'm taking a stance. I'm making a declaration. And so that's critical as well if you go into blog today. And then if you got no visits, no, it's not valid anymore. If you don't have anybody visiting your site, you got to make sure that you got people coming back again and again and again, and you're always bringing new people as well. Now, if you're able to do all those 3, well, guess what? It's incredibly valid. Yes, when you have a plan, you need to blog. Now, here's what your plan needs to consist of. Your content, how much, how often, the variety. Traffic, you've got to have a traffic plan. You can't just hope that people are going to show up. You've got to use the right plugins. You've got to use the right social media in a particular way. Or if you're doing paid traffic, you have to be real careful with that. But it's a great way to get traffic to your site. But you've got a plan for it. It's not haphazard. You're not hoping. You're actually measuring. And then monetization. You've got to have a plan to make money with your site, whether it's your own product, affiliate product, clicks, whatever, selling, advertising. You've got to have a monetization plan. So if you've got a plan for your content, a plan for your traffic, a plan for monetization, yes, blogging is still very much valid. In fact, I think it's only going to grow because people want to learn about other people, want to see what worked for them. We live in the age now where everybody really can be a personal expert. They can say, this is what's worked in my life, and I want to share that with you, and it can work out extremely well. So the real key is to make sure that you've got a plan. If you've got no value, no voice, no visits, well, yeah, you don't need to blog. But if you've got your plan in place for your content, your traffic, your monetization, absolutely, blogging is still valid and should be done. Until next time, Paul Evans for paulbevans.com, almost couldn't get that out, and nicheology.com. Until next time, as always, success is not an accident. Be blessed.